What is up, guys? It's Brillymister here and welcome to today's video. If you do enjoy the video, then don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment and subscribe, and hit all the links up down below to Twitch and Discord. Enjoy the video. Well, what is up, everybody, and welcome to today's loot from video. This is another one of the weirder loot froms that I've done, along with the last one, the geodes one, but everybody seemed to really enjoy the geode one. So today we are bringing you loot from 200 shiny Columbarium keys. It's something that I needed to do on both my accounts anyway for the task system. I saved up the keys for it and used them all in one go so I could show you guys kind of what sort of loot you're going to expect to get back from it. If you are just doing this for the tasks or for anything else, it's not something I'd recommend doing for GP, but you know, everyone has to do it for the tasks, so if you're going to go and do it, this is the sort of loot that you're going to be able to expect from it. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. So I had just done the 200 Vyre corpses on my Iron Man, and I did it with the maple logs, so I didn't have the shiny keys, I just had the normal Columbarium keys on there. And I was pretty impressed with the loot that I got from it. And I've heard that the shiny ones give better loot, so I decided to go ahead and buy 200 magic pyre logs on my main. It cost me just over 3 mil. I will do a breakdown slide at the end and break down the profit and loss. I'm not actually sure when I've done it whether I'm going to profit or loss from it, but it's going to be interesting to do. Nevertheless, it was still a requirement I needed for comp anyway. So I've got 200 of the shiny Columbarium keys here, and we're going to pop them all open, see what sort of loot we get. Hopefully we get some really good stuff. I've reset my loot tracker. I'm really hoping that the loot tracker will track it, but if it doesn't track it, that's not a problem. I can just take screenshots of the inventories each time and then bring it all out into one inventory at the end for a price check. But hopefully the loot tracker is going to track it, and yeah, that'd be really awesome if it did. So I went ahead and popped open the first inventory. It took me 35 keys, not too bad. I got 379k, which is not particularly amazing. I got one of the rare things on there, which is advertised as very rare, but unfortunately it's only 18k. Another downside is it also isn't tracked by the loot tracker, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we'll go take a screenshot of this inventory, bank it all, and then come back for inventory number 2. So the second invent's done. Managed nearly 40 keys that time, which is slightly more keys, nearly up to 1 mil now. We didn't get any of the rare rewards that time, which kind of sucks. 4 minutes in, so it's decent money if you didn't have to pay for it, but you have to pay for it, so it's kind of not looking too great so far. Not got lucky and got any of the pages. But yeah, managed to open just over 40 that time, so slightly more that inventory. So I actually managed absolutely tons this inventory. I managed to get 56 keys. I started on 126, down to 70 now. But still, the only rare bit of drop I've got is that rune helm on the first ever one, and that was only 18k, so yeah, it's not looking too good at the moment. We've got 1.6 mil so far, and we're well over halfway through the keys, which kind of sucks. You never know, we could get some of the pages and stuff on the last few, and that could bring the GP up substantially. So once again, this inventory, we managed 45 keys, which is not too bad. Only got 25 left now, only up to 2.3 mil though. Still nothing particularly lucky in this inventory. Just a few more herbs and some alchemical stuff, which is kind of meh. But yeah, next inventory should be the last inventory now of the keys, and then I can gather it all into one invent and price check it all. Okay, so after the, I'm going to be honest, pretty long process of working out from all those screenshots what I'd actually got and gathering it all into my inventory again. It's surprisingly difficult to work out what herbs are which from a screenshot, but you know, we managed it. And we've got everything in my inventory now that I got as loot from the keys. So I can already pretty much tell you that it's not worth doing. It's not a good money maker. Just the time taken to burn, even if I have profited from this, the time taken to burn all of the corpses and then open the keys on top of that. It's just a long process. But I thought it'd be interesting anyway to see what sort of loot we did get from it. So from the 200 keys, I got all of that here. So totals up to 2.3 mil, which is nothing particularly amazing. Quite a lot of the value there you can see is coming from the limpworts, 400k of it from limpwort roots. Other high value things are the salvage, another 340k there. Herbs again are pretty decent, 14 grams, 140k, and 14 dwarf weeds, another 140k there. Anything else that's high value in there? Not particularly. It's keys, 94k, which is not too bad. Small herbs for 99k. All these like 100k's though, I'm guessing, are just starting to add up a little bit, but yeah, a big chunk of the, oh, watermelon seeds, we missed the watermelon seeds, 200k of watermelon seeds, and some more rune salvage, nearly 200k. But yeah, the biggest one that I had there was the the limpwort roots, 400k, which is actually a decent amount of lint work roots, to be honest. They were definitely very, very welcome when I did it on my Iron Man to get the lint work roots, which was pretty nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get lucky and get any pages. When I did it on my Iron Man, I did get a Zami page, which was worth a little bit, but you know, it's on my Iron Man, so it's just in my bank. But yeah, the only thing I got lucky on the rare bit here was a Rune Full Helmet T, but unfortunately it's not a fortunate component, so it's only 18k, so definitely wouldn't advise doing this for money. I've definitely made a loss on this. However, you know, if you've got to do it anyway for the comp rec or for the task system, then, you know, you do get some GP out of it. So now we're going ahead into a more detailed breakdown of sort of the profit and everything that I got from this. So the total loot, as you saw in the loot checker or the price check window in the previous tab, the total loot that I managed to get from this was 2,360,220 GP, which on its own seems like a fairly decent amount until you then consider the cost. So the cost of 200 magic pyre logs, it cost me 3,774k, so they were 18.87k each. However, when I tried to buy a couple more earlier today, just to test it out a little bit more and get some sort of like the backing clips for this, they would then only buy for 19.5k, which is a little bit worse. So it's a bit more cost added into the equation. But for what I actually did, the 200, they were 18.87k each, and I bought them for 3.7 mil total on the GE. So that then leads us now to our profit, and as you can see here, the profit is looking less like a profit and more like a loss, and you'd be right, I lost 1.4 mil doing this, or 1.413 mil to be precise. So yeah, definitely not something worth doing other than to get the achievement and to upgrade your Sun Spear. It's definitely worth it for the upgrade in the Sun Spear, especially on your Iron Man. I'm definitely noticing the difference with having a fully upgraded one. I did the 500 or whatever on my Iron Man. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend going ahead and doing this for any other reason. It makes the loss per key at 7k each, or just under 7.1k, which is not horrendous for when you're doing it for the achievement, but yeah, like I said, definitely wouldn't recommend doing this for XP or any other reason than upgrading the Sun Spear and for the achievement. I'm not going to have a comparison window, same as I didn't on the Geodes one, because I don't really have anything to compare this to. It wouldn't be fair, again, to compare this to like Elite Dungeon 2 or anything like that. There's not really anything I can compare it to. That is going to conclude this video, or this loot from video. I really hope you guys did enjoy watching it. If you did enjoy watching it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the little bell icon so you're notified of all my future content, and hit the thumbs up button to like this video. As always, there are links in the description down below to Twitch and to my Discord. And until next time, guys, see ya.